The moment you have to speak English, your mind goes blank. You understand every word you read. But someone asks one simple question and nothing comes out. You start to think you are bad at this. You are not, and I can prove it. I am Ashley. Stay with me.
So here is the proof. Right now, around 1.5 billion people are speaking English, and most of them did not grow up with it. They learned it, just like you. The biggest group of English speakers on Earth are not native speakers. They are learners. So you are not standing outside English looking in. You are already one of them. So let's name what you are feeling, because a feeling with a name gets smaller. That moment when everything you knew just disappears, we say, my mind goes blank. Blank, like an empty page. My mind goes blank. Sometimes the word is so close you can almost feel it, but it will not come. It's on the tip of your tongue, right there, at the front of your mouth, on the tip of your tongue. And maybe lately you feel stuck. Not better, not worse, just the same. You've hit a plateau, a flat place, high on a mountain. You climbed so far, and now the path is flat. But a plateau is not the end of the climb. It is just a rest before the next one. And here is what nobody told you. None of this means you are bad at English. You were taught to study English, to memorize rules, to pass tests. But speaking does not come from studying. It comes from listening. Think of a child. A child never studies grammar. A child just listens, and slowly the language goes in. In English, we say they pick it up, just by being around it. And you can still do that at any age. And one day, after weeks of struggle, it suddenly makes sense. We say it clicks, like a key in a lock. And once it clicks, you do not lose it. You do not need perfect English to talk to someone. You just need a few honest sentences. Here is the most useful one I know. Sorry, could you say that again, more slowly? It is polite, it is clear, and every kind person will gladly slow down for you. And if you feel nervous, just be honest. I'm still learning. Please bear with me. To bear with someone means to be patient with them, and most people will. They were all beginners once too. There is a line I want you to keep, from Nelson Mandela. He said, if you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart. If you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart. Every time you speak English, even slowly, even with mistakes, you are reaching for someone. And that is never a failure. That is the whole point. So be gentle with yourself. You do not have to fix everything today. Just a little English every day, little by little. That is how every fluent speaker you admire got there. So the next time your mind goes blank, and it will, take a breath and remember. 1.5 billion people have stood exactly where you are. You're not bad at English. You were just taught the hard way. And now, you know the gentle way. Before you go, tell me one thing. What is the one English sentence you wish you could say without freezing up? Write it in the comments. Ashley reads every single one. And if this helped you today, follow along for a little more English and a lot more patience.
Next time, how to think in English. You are doing better than you think. See you soon.